So, first thing you need to know is that the Midnight Walker is not a chill zombie shooter you play half asleep after work. This is a hardcore PvPvE extraction FPS set in a single giant tower called the Liberty Grand Center. Think Escape from Tarkov or Dark and Darker, but jammed into a claustrophobic skyscraper full of zombies and sweaty players. Every raid you drop in, scavenge, try to extract, and if you die, you lose everything you brought with you. No checkpoints, no autosaves, just pain and adrenaline. So if you're looking for a game where every decision matters and every footstep could be your last, this is very much that game. The entire game takes place inside this 15-story mega building, the Liberty Grand Center, and that's honestly what sold me. You're not roaming a big open world. You're trapped in a vertical death arena where each floor is its own little nightmare. Offices, hospitals, malls, casinos, all stacked on top of each other. There's this twisted survival show vibe, run by a character called Mr. Nobody and his followers, who basically watch survivors tear each other apart for fun. Your job is to wake up somewhere in this complex, grab whatever you can, dodge zombies and players, and find a way to reach an escape pod before the building itself kills you. Let's be real. The big thing that will either hook you or turn you off is the extraction system with Permaloss. When you queue up, you bring your gear into the run. And if you die, that stuff is gone. Completely. No magical stash recovery. That makes every pod run insanely tense because the deeper you go, the better the loot, but also the bigger the risk. The game's loop is get in, loot, survive zombies and other players, find an escape pod, and get out alive. If you're the kind of person who loves the pressure of knowing one mistake can cost you your entire loadout, you'll vibe with this game. One thing people underestimate before playing is how oppressive the gas mechanic feels. You don't get to just camp one safe corner forever. After a while, a random floor gets flooded with green toxic gas, and if you're still hanging around there, looting or role-playing with a loot goblin, you just die. It forces you to keep moving vertically, take the stairs, hit the elevator, reposition, rethink your route constantly. So even if other players are quiet, the building itself is pushing you around like an angry DM. It's basically the game telling you, stop hoarding, start deciding. Escape now or go deeper and risk everything. If you're thinking, okay, but is this more about zombies or more about players? The answer is both, and that's the stress. The zombies are relentless, especially in dark, tight spaces where you can barely see beyond your flashlight beam. They're not just background noise. If you get sloppy with noise, you can easily get swarmed and drop while you're already mid-fight with another squad. On top of that, players can be straight up ruthless. Some will third-party your fights, some will rat in corners right near extraction. Every sound, footstep, scream, gunshot, makes you paranoid. If you enjoy that constant "someone is definitely behind me" feeling, this game nails it. Combat here isn't just spray and pray. The Midnight Walkers lean surprisingly hard into melee and close quarters brutality, especially early on when your guns are weak or ammo is scarce. Missing a swing, getting greedy with attacks, or overcommitting in a tight corridor can literally end your run. There are no big, friendly MMO health bars floating over enemies. Things feel raw, fast, and lethal. You're constantly juggling flashlight, sound, stamina, and positioning, especially when multiple zombies push you while you're trying to watch for players. When it clicks, it feels incredible. Timing a perfect swing, staggering a zombie, then immediately whipping around because you heard a door open behind you is peak adrenaline. Classes, builds, and progression. The game has different survivors with their own special abilities that actually change how you approach a raid. Some are more combat focused, some lean into utility, and those little differences matter a lot once you start min-maxing routes and roles with friends. Outside of raids, there's progression through crafting in a dark web style marketplace where you can trade items and upgrade your gear. You're not just surviving runs, you're building up a stash, crafting weapons, armor, consumables, and maintaining your hideout over time. It scratches that one more run so I can afford that next upgrade itch really hard if you like long-term progression. You can play solo, but honestly, this game shines in trios. Running with a squad means sharing loot, calling out threats, and coordinating extraction windows. But it also adds chaos like friendly fire and panicked comms when zombies and players crash into you at once. One mistimed swing or shot can delete your friend's health bar, and suddenly you're apologizing while dragging their stuff to a pod. Trio runs turn into full cinematic moments. One guy kiting a horde, one watching the hallway, one sprinting to turn the pod valve while everyone's screaming in voice chat. If you've got a regular group, this can absolutely become your next story generator game. Escaping isn't just reach a circle and press F. You have to find an escape pod somewhere in the building, then make a choice. Open the valve and leave immediately, or pull a digital key from the pod and save that extraction for later. Pods are single use, so once someone leaves with it, that's it. With a key, you can later force activate another inactive pod and bail when you think you're ready, which creates this really cool push your luck dynamic. Your bag is getting heavier with loot, the gas is creeping, footsteps are closer, and you're thinking, one more room, or just get out now? That decision is the core tension. So, should you buy the Midnight Walkers? If you love high-stress extraction games, intense atmosphere, and you don't rage uninstall the second you lose your gear, this is absolutely worth a shot. The darkness, the vertical level design, and that whole death game show in a skyscraper setup gives it a unique vibe compared to other zombie titles. But if you prefer casual co-op zombie mowing like Left 4 Dead or Back 4 Blood, this might feel too punishing and slow. It's built for people who like learning maps, refining routes, accepting losses, and chasing that one perfect extraction where everything goes right. Alright, that's all for this video, everyone. Let me know your thoughts on this one in the comments below. This is Elijah, signing off.
Humans are far more savage than the dead. This hell, I didn't create it. You did.